You Talk family, what go on, what go on? This your boy D with another live show of You Talk. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no me. What are you, baby? Kane Nation, You Talk family, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday to everybody. We got a lot to talk about tonight, but we got a lot of good news. We got some bad news too, man, but we're going to get into everything tonight. We're going to get into everything tonight. But y'all know how we start off. We start off with that first shout out of the night. And you know who that goes out to, don't you? You should know by now, don't you? Shout out to my boy, King Judge. KJ Production in the building. King Judge, what it do? Hope you enjoying your vacation. Hurry up and get bike, man. I hope you enjoyed it, but hurry up and get on bike now. Shout out to my boy King Judge. Hey, I want to give a special shout out as well. I want to give congratulations tonight to Miss LaTanya Henry and Leonard Evans on their new engagement to be married. Congratulations. Shout out to that boy Leonard Evans, a.k.a. Teacher, man. Congratulations, Mr. Evans, man, and Miss Henry, man. Wish you all the best. Congratulations again. Shout out to that girl, Helen Jones, out there in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to Helen Jones. I see you, po' boy. Tremaine Daniels, what it do? What's going on? Jonathan LeBron, what it do? The Terminator in the building too, man. What's going on? I want to get some happy birthdays. Special happy birthday to my homegirl back in Avon Park, Florida. My girl, Susie Q, a.k.a. LaToya Jackson. Happy birthday, Q, dog. Happy birthday to you, baby. Now, let's get some Kane birthdays in here, man. We got Alex Virgo, happy birthday. Doreen Wright. And we got a former Miami Hurricane, Mr. Marquez Williams. Happy birthday to all of you guys. On behalf of You Talk and Kane Nation, man, we wish you a happy birthday. That's what's up. Let's get into the businesses. Shout out to Tanya and Teddy Chisholms over at Catan's Fashion. Shout out to Matt Holler. Shout out to Chris Flanagan over at Avalon. Shout out to Shanika Pendergrass over at Herb Velocity. Shout out to Joe Neverterry and Hollis Watts over at Rushbox. Shout out to my girl Jacinta Kirkland down there on the south side of Atlanta over there at Sugar Coated Cupcakes and Sweets LLC. Shout out to my boy Bobby Sarah down there in Miami, Florida, down there at Mentor Me. Shout out to my girl Jessie Lambert over at Naturally Balm in Orlando, Florida. And shout out to the lovely ladies over at PNC Bank, my girl Krista Barcliffe and Katie Levant Gardner. Shout out to you ladies, what's going on? Shout out to my homeboy Leroy Venn. This is my homeboy over at Smile Studio Orthodontics, man. Shout out to my boy Leroy Venn. Shout out to my boy Wiley over at Unique Stitches, bringing y'all all the You Talk gear. That's my businesses. Shout out to my boy Adrian Braswell for the artwork. Shout out to my boy E. Gray over at Just Saying Sports. E. Gray, what it do? Raider Mike, I see you, man, out there in California. Raider Mike, what's going on? Shout out to Young and the Boy, Coach Star, and TP the Prophet. That's the music you gonna be hearing tonight. Now, let's run down the You Talk family. Let's get it. Shout out to Laker and Raider Nation. What it do, Laker and Raider Nation? What's going on? Shout out to Jamal Davis, Benny and Kimberly Barrett, Cyrus Sumter, Tremaine Daniels, Vinny Sauter, Chad Lewis, Hiram Williams, LaTroy Hiller, Jimmy Brown, Steve Watson, Brittany and Kevin, Eric Brown, Kenny Kelly, Tamika and LeVar Scott, Milo Stinson, Chris Otis, Felix Miller, Eric and Susie Connor, Donald Gordon, Ty, Randy Pramal, John J.T. Thomas, Otis Ford, Earl Collins. Shout out to Deion Washington, Carice Williams, Carl Strong, Gail English. Shout out to Robert Brown, a.k.a. Uncle Buck. What it do, Uncle Buck? Shout out to Eddie and George Lord. Shout out to Cedric, Rika, Chuck, Tate. What it do, Sid? What's going on, big dog? Shout out to my boy, James Pop Jones. Shout out to Corey Taylor. Shout out to my boy, KQ Taylor, Kevin Taylor. What it do? Shout out to Gerald, Big Baller Hawkins. What's going on, J-Rock? Shout out to Tony and Emmanuel Vasquez. Shout out to Jamal Boot Stevenson, Darryl Love, Danielle Carroll, Quest, a.k.a. Diesel Brown. What's going on, Quest? Tim Jordan, Kevin Glenn, Mike and Jeff Caldwell, Tariq Brooks, Shane Cronin, Jose Martinez, David Avila, Troy Woodard, Toya Cook, Milton Scoop Austin out there in Colorado Springs. What's going on, Scoop? Shout out to my boy Eric B. Tate down there in Orlando, Florida. Hey, B, what it do, B? And shout out to my dog, my big bro, Sean, po boy, Pugh down there in Lakeland, Florida. Represent Sean Pugh. I see you, baby. What's going on? Shout out to Running LaBoo down there in Sebring, Florida. And again, congratulations to my homeboy Leonard Geechee Evans on his new engagement. Shout out to Terry Wells, Sheldon Curl, Johnny White, Donald Strange, Justin Williams, Merle Robinson, Jason Massey, Brian Big B. Wheaton, Justin J. Berg Jackson, LD down there in Mohaven, Florida. Shout out to Joe Carter over on the east side of Atlanta. Shout out to BJ Penn. Shout out to Diana, Lisa, and Q, Cecil, Willie, Tyrone, and Johnny Perry. Shout out to Mario Beltran. Shout out to Larry Elbone Griffin. Shout out to Brian Maycott, Madonna, Jamila, Latoya, Susie Q. Jackson. Happy birthday again, baby. Shout out to my boy, James Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. Pookie. What's going on? Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Jamal Whittington, a.k.a. Mitchell and S. What's going on, Jamal? Shout out to Rayshawn Evans, Wayne Foster, Douglas Ferguson, Gwen and Norris Gordon, a.k.a. Nachi and Bebe. Shout out to Frank Hilton, a.k.a. Frankie Needles. What's going on, Frank Needles? What's going on? Shout out to Demetrius Jeep Gray, Marvin V. Lawton, LaTuan Ferguson, James Edward Leach, Percy Hicks, Brian Storms, Jamarion Davis, Jaquarius Withers, Jeffrey O'Neal. Shout out to Drina and Travis Coleman. Shout out to D Breezy. Shout out to Lynn, Reginald, Ro Bass, and Corey Allen. Shout out to my girl D Breezy out there on the west side of California. Shout out to Annette and Sherry Lewis. Shout out to my girl April Clark Ransford. Shout out to Beverly Kuzak. Shout out to Reggie Hurd. Shout out to Ernestine Fleming, Cheetah McCullough, and my boy John Green, the best realtor in Atlanta. Shout out to my boy JG. John Green, what it do? That's the Utah family. Now, let's get into the North Georgia Canes chapter in Canton, Georgia. Shout out to Kevin Westwood, Joseph Virgo, Henry Cowsey, Laverde Rowe, Kiki Diaz Vault. What's up, baby? Nick McClure, Renee Alvarez, Cedric, Catman Smith, Kyle Gray, Richard Watts, Alex J. Flores. That's the North Georgia Canes chapter in Canton, Georgia. Now the last group, the Truth Miami Hurricane fans. Shout out to Ralph Blanco, Bruce Daniels, Malcolm E. Simmons, and like the great Mark Jackson say, mama, they go that man. I'm talking about my boy, your boy, our boy, the big dog, Larry White Jr. It's Utah, baby. Let's go. What's going on? Hey, Jahira Marie, what's going on? Hey, there go my girl Nettie Jones in the building, man. That's my baby. Nettie Jones, what it do, man? That's my sweetness right there, boy. Nettie, what's going on, Nettie? What's going on? Listen here. First of all, man, we're going to start off the night. Hey, tell Fredrickson I said what's going on, too. We're gonna start off the night, man, by saying I heard a couple of guys on the team tested positive for COVID. So we want to wish all you guys a speedy recovery. We want to wish all of our Miami Hurricanes. There was no names that was released. At least I haven't seen any names that were released on who has it. But we want to wish you guys a speedy recovery, man. Hope you get well. So shout out to all of the Canes, man. You know, take care of yourself, man. Get them back right, man. You guys take care of yourself. Okay, recruiting. Listen here. Early in the week, man, we got a lot to talk about. Sean Pugh. We got a lot to talk about, Sean Pugh. We got a lot to talk about. Early this week, about 3 days ago, the safety we've been waiting on, 5'11", 201 pounds, the number 20th ranked safety in his class this next period, Cameron Kitchens. He's staying home. He ain't going nowhere. Out of Northwestern High down there in Miami, Florida. He in the 2021 class. Mr. Cameron Kitchen is staying home. He ain't going nowhere, son. He's staying home. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Derek McClellan. I see you, Cheetah. What it do? He ain't going nowhere. Cameron Kitchen is staying home. He chose us over the likes of Clemson and FIU, Alabama and Auburn. I'm talking about true talent. We talking about a ball hawk. We talking about, he can improve on the tackling. I think that'll come with when he get when he get on campus next year. I think that he'll get in the weight room, and I think that we'll get that straightened out, man, when he get a little stronger. But I mean, coaches have compared him to like Jaquan Johnson, man. He's like a quarterback on the defensive side of the ball, man. Like a quarter, he knows everybody's position. I mean, the guy's a student of the game. So shout out to Cameron Kitchen for signing with us, for committing to us, not signing with us, for committing to our Canes. Big Cameron Kitchen, that's what's up. Also, I mean, I know you guys are probably still waiting on August the 6th. Leonard Taylor, he's said he's going to give his decision on August the 6th on where he's going to be going. Will it be us or will it be the University of Florida? What do you think? Who's it going to be? Thank you, Lynette. I appreciate it, sweetheart. That's my baby, man. I will. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be us or is it going to be Florida? Us or Florida? So we'll see. We'll see. August the 6th, we'll be watching. But tonight, we're going to be talking about, and then a little less than 2 hours ago, y'all. A little less than 2 hours ago, we was waiting to hear what Jabari Ishmael was going to do. Less than 2 hours ago, he just committed. He just gave his commitment to the University of Miami. Defensive end, 6'5", 210, out of Columbus High, down there in Miami, Florida. He's in the 2021 class, too. I mean, chose us over schools like Florida, Florida State, Georgia Tech, and Ole Miss. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Jabari Ishmael, he just committed about 2 hours ago. So that's going to bring me into my question of the night for all of you guys. All of you guys. It looks like that we are starting to keep our recruits home. I mean, is it a trend? Are we going to be turning back into the old University of Miami where we were keeping all of that talent from Central Florida on down, especially that talent down there in the Tri-Cities areas down there in Miami? Is it going to? Anthony Styles, I see you. What's going on, boy? Benny Barrett, what it do? What it do? I asked that if you're over on Facebook and Instagram, if you want to see the live show, come over to YouTube. Type in the letter U, talk live, in the number 40. It'll bring you right into the show. Again, type in U, talk live, in the number 40. It'll bring you right into the show. Or you can go on my Facebook page and you can see the link on there and you can click right on that link. It'll bring you right into the show. So once we start, if we have any phone calls tonight, if you guys want to hear the live conversation and the phone calls, go ahead and come over to YouTube. And I ask when you come in that you hit that subscribe and like button. But like I said, do we got a trend going on? Is it turning back into the old Miami? That's what I'm asking. I mean, the good old days when we was able to keep all of that local talent. I mean, right now, as of now, with the signing of Jabari Ishmael, that takes the recruits up in this class to 18. And I think all of these guys are from Florida with the exception of maybe two. But I think a couple of them were from Florida, but they just played out of state at another school. So, I mean, right down there out of Miami Northwestern, man. I mean, you got Cameron Kitchens, who just signed early this week, Romello Brinson, Khalil Brantley. Romello Brinson is the wide receiver, the 4-star. Cam Kitchens is the 4-star safety. You got Tim Burns is the 3-star cornerback. You got the 3-star linebacker, Ja'Cory Hammond. And then, I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's a trend? Do you think that they're going to start staying home again? I hope so. Toya Cook, what it do? I see you over there. Terminator, I see you over there. Do you think it's a trend? Are we going to be able to keep these guys home? And, I mean, my next question I will ask is, who are you giving the credit to? Who are you giving the credit to for these guys wanting to stay home? I'm just asking. Are you giving the credit to Manny Diaz? Are you giving the credit to Ed Reed, Rhett Lashley, DeMarcus Van Dyke, Mike Rump? Who are you giving the credit to? Why do you think that? I mean, I'm really starting to like this class that just came in, the 2020 class, and the 2021 class that the guys that's already committed right now. It seems like it's something special. Hope Murdoch, what's going on, classmate? Hope Murdoch, what it do? It seemed like it's something about these two classes that these guys aren't scared to come and compete. And that's what we want. Because like we said, we don't want nobody coming down there feeling like we just gonna give you a position. Shout out to Aaron Usher. Shout out to my boy, Samuel Kennedy, SK. What's going on? Shout out to David Slow, Bodine Francis, the Trail Stoudemire, Michael Doyle, Jeremy Wood, Adrian Riley, Ricky Dunn. What it do, Ricky Dunn? That's my guy, Jerry Gonski, Eric Murray, Felita and Reggie Knight, and what it do? And my dog, Corey, Liberty City boy, Baker. What's going on, boy? What's going on? So, do you think that we're trending back to the old Miami Hurricane ways? Who do you think is responsible for this? This class, these two classes are turning out to be special. And because you got guys that's already there, that's some of the guys that's signing, we already have a lot of depth there. And I like it because it just adds to the competition. I'm just saying it looks like guys are starting to stay home again. Or is it because of the pandemic? What you think? I know you guys seen that Jaden Francois decommitted and he went back into the transportal from Nebraska, and because he chose Nebraska over us last year, so he's back in the portal. So what do you think about that? I mean, like I said, we got a phone caller. Here we go. It's you talk. Caller, state your name and where you calling from. Benny Berry, ATL, Georgia, man. Benny Berry, talk to me, man. What do you think about this new trend on guys starting to stay home, man? It look like all of the local talent is starting to stay home like the old days. What you think about it? Talk to me. Right. It seemed like that we had got away from that. Jose Martinez, what's going on? I see you, SK. That's my dog. West Palm Beach in the house, man. Samuel Kennedy, what it do? But I'm the same way. It seems like guys are wanting to stay home now, man. And I'm loving it. We need to get back to that. They go, hey, we got our boy over here. I got my boy on, man. I got LaVar on, Boosie. LaVar say, still not what we need to get back on top. Clemson and Alabama can still come in and get the number one guys at different positions. We get the second and third guys. We need defense back. Totally agree, LaVar. Totally agree. Well, let me ask you this, LaVar. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like that the talent that we got, do you feel like that's good talent that we just signed? I'm talking about the two latest guys that we signed. What about Cam Kitchens? What you think about Cam Kitchens and Jabari Ishmael? What do you think about those two guys, LaVar? Do you think that that's good talent? Talk to me. But I totally agree with him. I mean, I just want to see guys. I just want to see the guys stay home. That's just my thing, man. We were good. Tamika Nelly, what's going on? That's my dog. Classmate in the building. Go ahead, Benny Bear. What you were saying? I'm sorry. Most definitely. Most definitely. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Most definitely. We got former Miami Hurricane, LaVar Scott, man, over in the chat line, man. We picking his brain right now. LaVar, who you think the credit, man? Both good players, he said about Jabari Ishmael. He said both good players. Yep. Development, he said. Okay. LaVar, man, so who you think, man, the credit goes to, man, and getting these guys to stay home? Is it one particular coach or is it a collective whole? What do you think about that, LaVar? Who gets the credit, man, for trying to for keeping these guys home? I mean, who we getting the credit to, LaVar? What do you think? I mean, is it Manny? Is it Rhett? Is it just because we got a new, fresh blood coming in, man, with a new offensive coordinator? What do you think? But Benny Barrett, man, hey, I appreciate the phone call, man. Continue to support the show, man. Thank you, brother. All right, hold it down. Kanisha Yende in the house. What's up, Kanisha? What's going on, girl? How you doing? What you say, SK? Let me go by. I think Manny has worked his tail off. If he gets Williams, it's a great. Yeah, I know, James. Yeah, James Williams. Great class. You have to consider the season we had last year. And to be able to get these kids to stay home is a blessing. It definitely is a blessing. I totally agree. If you want to call into the show, the telephone number is 404-462-0477. Definitely. Most definitely, man. We just want the kids to stay home. Kenny Man in the building, man. Big bro, Ricky Dunn in the building, man. Kenny Man, Orlando, Florida in the house. We got a phone call. It's you talk. Call it. State your name and where you calling from. They can't hear the conversation? Nobody heard you? Okay.
No, look at the comments.
I couldn't see it. What about now? Can you hear?
I can hear, but so I'm not sure.
Tell them to give me a thumbs up when they can hear.
I don't know.
Tell them to give me a. Hey, I'm sorry about that, guys. You guys give me a thumbs up, man, when you can hear. If you can't hear, man, just come over to Instagram. Come over to Instagram. We're doing it live over there on Facebook.
All right, dude.
Okay, thank you, brother. Well, what do we think? What do we think, man? Who the credit? Who gets the credit, man, for keeping these guys home? That's all I'm saying. I just want to know who gets the credit. I mean, guys are starting to stay home. I love it. Always a collection of coaches. LaVar Scott, y'all, former Miami Hurricane. Always a collection of coaches that recruit the kids. Primary recruiter will always get the credit. I know Ed Reed will be able to play a bigger role when kids can get on campus and talk with him. Most definitely. I totally agree with you, LaVar. My thing is, too, man, I read something LaVar said on Facebook today, man. He made a good point, man. He was saying about, kids not wanting to put the work in to do what they're supposed to do. And I'm touching on that because of what Benny said. Like Benny said, we want guys that's going to come down there and just want to compete. Like LaVar say, man, you got to work at it, man. You ain't going to get a scholarship to come down and play if you slacking and you don't want to put the work in. We want guys that's going to come down to the school. I honestly don't care if they're a 4-star or 5-star. I just want somebody that's going to be willing to come down and compete. That's my thing. I think he made a good point with that, man. A lot of guys, and like he said, he wasn't going to vouch for anybody that didn't want to put the work in, man. When it's time for him to go down there and talk to coaches and try to get a scholarship. Put the work in, man. Stay dedicated, man. Good things going to come. And we want guys coming to the University of Miami. We're coming back to the University of Miami with that attitude, man. Not scared to compete, not scared of the competition in front of you. Just get down there and play. Get down there and practice. If you guys over on YouTube, man, just give me some thumbs up, man, if you can hear the audio over on YouTube. DeMarcus Van Dyke, Samuel Kinney, what you say? DeMarcus Van Dyke had a strong relationship with the family, and that was very important to the kid. He gets a lot of credit for it. Who we talking about? Cam Kitchens? Cam Kitchens? I think that's who you're talking about, Samuel. Cameron Kitchens. Cameron Kitchens, the safety. That's good, man. DeMarcus Van Dyke was good when he was there too. And he's a former Oakland Raider, my team. The Oakland Raiders, DeMarcus Van Dyke. I'm glad to see that. And then what do you guys think about, man, they're saying that it's a new recruiter from Florida State that's going to be joining the staff. I think his name is Telly Lockett. Used to play for Florida State. He got ties to a lot of the schools down there. Miami Gardens in the house. He got ties to a lot of the guys down there in Miami as well. Marquez Williams, I see you, big dog. We got another former Cane over on Facebook, man. We got LaVar Scott and we got Marquez Williams. Happy birthday to you, Marquez Williams. Happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you enjoyed it. We just want the U-Bite, but I do agree with LaVar. I agree with LaVar Scott a lot, man. You know, I still think at this time, man, I think that Alabama and Clemson are going to still get the guys. I just hope that with all of the guys that's starting to go there, man, that it'll be a trend, man. Like I said, they got 5 guys from right there out of Northwestern. I mean, these guys teaming up, and them guys winners. I think they like 6A. I think they won a national, a state championship last year too. All of those guys that's going to be coming in that 2021 class. Live from Georgia, Marquez. That's what's up, Marquez. Telly is big, LaVar. Telly big. Okay. LaVar say Telly is big. Okay. I mean, you know, and see, this is why we have our former players on the show, because our former players can give us insight, man, on what's going on. You know, I mean, I've heard of it, man, but I didn't know how long his reach was, man, and you know how much of an effect that he had on the program, so that's good. You know, we got another coach that's going to be doing some great recruiting, some great things coming to the U, y'all. So like I said, he is back home, and man, he got Lockett on the staff to cover the homegrown talent. Big pickup. That's what's up, SK. That's what we want. That's what we want. I'm just saying, man, I hope we have a season connected to everyone in South Florida. Wow, great deal. We need that. I want all of them to stay home. LaVar, what's your thoughts, man? What you think about James Williams? What you think about James Williams? Marquez and LaVar, what y'all think about James Williams? Y'all think that we're gonna get him to come down? That's the 5-star guy. James Williams out of I think he's out of American Heritage, out of Fort Lauderdale. James Williams, he's the athlete. What y'all think about him? Right now, man, I think that, you know, it's a toss-up with Georgia, Alabama, Auburn, and Clemson. Like you said, LaVar, those big-time schools. The big-time schools. You think we can get those? You think we can get one of these guys, either him or Leonard Taylor? What y'all think about that? Leonard Taylor, the defensive tackle. What do you guys think about him? Y'all think we can get either one of those guys? I'm just curious. But the overall good thing is guys starting to stay home. And that's just good to see. Man. I mean, I hope, like I said, I was hard on Manny last year for his first year. I was hard on Manny. And I mean, I'm supporting him. I hope that he get it together. And I hope that I hope that he can coach up this talent. Because, I mean, we were already, the recruiting class we had coming in next year, they were already a top 15 recruiting class up until when these last 2 recruits. Like I said, one came, I think, about 2 or 3 days ago, Kenshin's. And then you got Jabari Ishmael less than 2 hours ago, man, that just committed, man. So, I don't know. Will that move us into the top 10? What do you think, LaVar? Will that move us into the top 10? We gonna see, man. We gonna see. I hope so. Kanisha Yende, what's going on, man? What's going on, Kanisha? What's good? Avon Park, Florida in the house. Sebring, Florida in the house. Lake Placid, Florida, what it do? Shout out to Miami Gardens. Shout out to Chipley, Florida. Shout out to my Raiders. Shout out to my Lakers. I tell y'all, we getting ready for the bubble. Shout out to Tallahassee, Florida. Shout out to Lakeland, Florida. Shout out to everybody. What's going on? It's U-Talk, baby. It's U-Talk. But look here. I'm having some audio problems over on YouTube. So like I said, if you're on YouTube, come back over to Instagram or Facebook. So we're going to talk about now. We're going to talk about this last topic of the night. Like I say, y'all feel free to call up whenever you want to. 404-462-0477. Again, that's 404-462-0477 if you want to call into the show. But like I said, the last question of the night I posed was, who were your 3 greatest linemen, offensive linemen of all time in the NFL? And like I said, it's whatever you in the mood for. I got my 3. Y'all know I'm a little biased though, man, when it come to all of my team, whether it's the Canes, whether it's them Lakers, whether it's them Raiders. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. John Pugh, what it do? What's going on, John Pugh? I think we got a shot. What you say, SK? You think we got a shot at both of them? The kids don't want to leave Florida, but at the same time, they want to win. If we would have won 10 games, we would be a top 5 recruiting class. Totally. Delvin Williams, what's going on? Totally agree. Totally agree. Well, let's just hope that we can turn around, man. And like I say, the schedule, I mean, first of all, we got to pray that we're going to have a season. Because right now, man, it ain't looking good. Like I say, man, they said a couple of guys tested positive for the COVID, man. You know, we wish all them guys the best. Hope that them guys get well, man, and come on back, man, and recover, man. Like I say, they didn't say any names. They just said some of our players tested positive for COVID. So we got to hope that we're going to get I've been told that we got audio back over here on YouTube. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. You guys can come back over to YouTube if you want to see the live show and to hear the live show. Like I said, come over to type in the letter U, talk live, and the number 40. It'll bring you right into the show. Wayne Foster, I see you. What it do, Big Dog? College Park, Georgia, in the house. Wayne Foster. So, I mean, bruh, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting, man. I mean, they're talking about taking off the 3 teams like we talked about last year, and we're just going to play an all ACC conference. And like I said, man, I mean, we just got to pray that we get to see. I think it's our year. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Like I say, man, I bleed that green and orange, y'all, but I think it's our year. And I think, like I say, we got to do our thing this year, man. I'm hoping that we'll have a football season because I think it's our year to put it together. I think we're going to put it together this year, but let's hope. So let me go on over to the last question, man, of the night, man. And that is, who's the 3 greatest NFL offensive linemen of all time in your opinion? Again, these are what you in the mood for. It's your opinion. Ain't no right or wrong answer on Utah. There's no right or wrong answer on Utah. Everybody, man, has an opinion. Who are your favorites? Wayne Foster, you heading down to Avon Park next week. Drive safe, man. Be careful, man. Drive safe. Be careful. What you say, LeVar? Look back at the past teams. Roster consisted of a lot of South Florida kids, for sure. But need to get the right kids from Florida and around the country. It's bigger than just South Florida kids. Keep going. He got some more. Talk to him, LeVar. Talk to us. It's bigger than just South Florida kids. Don't get me wrong. Need to get top South Florida athletes for sure. Totally agree, LeVar. We want all of the athletes if we can get them. If we can get them, do you? So I would ask you this, LeVar. Okay, if that's the case, do you think that once other guys continue from South Florida, or do you think once they start to see like guys staying home, do you think that the better talent or the top talent, do you think that they will start to want to follow trend and come down to play for the University of Miami? What do you think it's going to take for us to get that top talent that you're talking about? Do we got to produce? Do we got to win on the field? Or are they just got to see other guys starting to stay home to want to be a part of it? What is it going to take? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know, LeVar. I'm going to wait on LeVar to answer this question. Top guys need to stay? Okay. He said the top guys need to stay. That's what's up. But I love it when we have our former greats on the line, man. That's what's up. They can give us clarity on what we want to know, man. I appreciate it, LeVar, most definitely. We need to win also, for sure. Most definitely. I don't think nobody want to come where you're losing at. I totally agree. So like he said, man, top guys need to stay, and we need to win. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from a former Miami Hurricane, my boy, LeVar Julius Scott, my guy. That's what's up, LeVar. That's what's up. So, let me run down my three. My 3 greatest offensive linemen of all time. And I'm going to start with Larry Allen from the Cowboys. And I hate the Cowboys. If you know me, man, I hate the damn Cowboys. I hate them. I hate them. Yeah, I seen that Samuel Kennedy. Samuel Kennedy said, yeah, Francois, yeah, he's transferring from Nebraska, man. He got back in the transfer portal. And you know, he chose them over us, man, toward the end last year. So, yeah, he's got back in the transfer portal. Larry Allen Larry Allen played 14 seasons, 203 games played, 197 games started. I'm just saying, I hate the Cowboys, but I'm sorry. I got to give props where props is due. I got to give credit where credit is due, man. I'm just saying. Larry Allen was a beast, man. Like, you know, man, he blocked for the likes of people like Emmitt Smith. I think he played out of those last 2 years. I think he played with San Francisco. But Larry Allen was a beast, man. You know, you had Leon Lett and all them boys, man. They had a good offensive line, man. Blocking for Emmett and Frank Gore. Those his last 2 years in the league, I think, when he went over to San Francisco. So that's my first guy, Larry Allen. Larry Allen is my first offensive lineman. My second guy is a Raider. Y'all should already know who this is. And I'm going old school off of this one. Toya Cook, I'm going old school off of this. I'm going Art Shell. Art Shell, that's my guy. Art Shell was our left tackle. You got to remember, man, him and Gene Upshaw on that left side, man. Those were the glory days. That's still before my time, but I done seen a lot of that tape. I'm just saying. What you talking about? Don't be a Cowboy hater, cuz. Listen, man, you know I hate the Cowboy, man. I don't care. I hate the Cowboy, man. But I'ma still give y'all props, man. When y'all props is earned, I'ma give it to you, man. Larry Allen was a bad boy, man. Much as I hate to say it, I hate the Cowboys. I do. But Larry Allen was a beast. But Art Shell, I'm talking about, man, was the man. Man? 6'5", 265. Just a mammoth of a man. That's what that's what my Raiders was, the Raiders. I'm just saying. Art Shell, Oakland Raider. I mean, I could have went Gene Upshaw too, but I didn't do that. I wouldn't have been wrong if I'd have did that, because Gene Upshaw was bad too. But my last guy, I would have to say is Mr. Do It All. Mr. Do It All. And he's my number one offensive lineman of all time. You with me, John Pugh? I'm going to have to say that would be Bruce Matthews. Played with the the Houston Oilers at the time. Versatile lineman. I think, man, he started at least like 17 games at like all 5 different positions. I mean, but his main position I think was guard. No, it was guard and center. I think it was guard and it was guard and center. I think that was his 2 primary positions. But Bruce Matthews, those are my 3 in that order. I'm gonna say Bruce Matthews, then Art Shell, and then Larry Allen. So those are my 3. But yeah, back to it. What you say, SK? You say we should go after Francois? Listen, man. I mean, see, here's my thing about that, SK. When these guys, and you know, that's why I don't like the transfer portal, man, because I kind of feel like, you know, when guys do, just like with the other kid, the offensive lineman that was committed to Florida, but then he decommitted and now he came back down to Miami. It's like, you know, I want guys to be all in. Like that 2020 class, a lot of them guys held firm to their commitment, and they committed early. A lot of them guys committed early, and they stood beside their commitment. I'm just saying. They stood beside their commitment. And I wouldn't mind getting it. Like I said, I just want him to come in it. I want him to work hard. Larry Warford. Kanisha say Larry Warford, her New Orleans Saint. Kanisha, you like your Saints? You like your New Orleans Saints? I feel you. I hear you. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, Don Letterman, what it do? I just want guys to be committed. That's all, man. I don't care if you come. I mean, I don't like the transfer portal, but hey, I mean, we've been utilizing it a whole hell of a lot here, man, the last 2 to 3 years. So it is what it is. But I want guys that want to come there and want to be there. That's all I'm saying, man. And not saying that he can't come in and contribute, because he probably can. I mean, I just want him to come in and want to compete, because ain't nothing going to be given, man. We got some dogs down there now. I told y'all, I love this 2020 class. And I love this class next year. Benny Barry, who you got? Orlando Franklin. You got Ryan Clady and Matt Lapis. Okay. LeVar, who you got, man? Who your 3 greatest offensive linemen of all time? LeVar, I want to hear it. Giovanni Lopez, what it do, big dog? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Giovanni, man, just joined us. But like I said, I'm just saying, we just want guys to compete. We want you to come down. We want you. We'll take you. We'll take you. Big things I expect out of my Canes this year. I'm expecting big things out of the Hurricanes this year. I'm expecting big things. So we gonna see. That's if we have a season, y'all. Gotta still pray that we have a season. We got to pray that we gonna have a season, man. So we'll see. But like I said, man. So I got another question for you guys as well. I'm gonna just throw this out here. LeVar said that Lockett has got a lot of pool down there in South Florida. My question to a lot of you guys, I want to know, just tell me yeah or nay. Do you guys think this year, if we have a season, that's if we have a season now, this is the question. If we, what do we have to do in order for Manny to feel comfortable with next year, but keeping his, for him not to be in the doghouse? Do we have to win 10 games? Do we have to have a winning record? What do you guys think it's gonna take for Manny to have a successful season? What do you think? Tim Adams, what it do? What the record gonna be? What the record has to be. I'm just asking. I'm just saying. What does this record gotta be in order for it to be a successful season? And I'm sorry. I know 10 wins. 10 wins in the ACC championship. Wow, I like that, Tim. I like that. 10 wins in the ACC championship game. That's what Tim Adams said. Big dog Tim Adams said, hey, Tim, I said 10-2. I did. And if you done been on the show, you done heard me, man, the last 2 to 3 weeks. I said 10-2. I did. And the only two losses that I said that we would probably stumble upon was the game at Virginia Tech. And now they're saying that, okay, here we go. LeVar, y'all, we got a former Hurricane with us. Him and Marquez Williams on. LeVar Scott said go by winning percentage because we do not know how many games they will get. That's true too, LeVar. You're absolutely right. You're right. Because like we talked about last week, now they're talking about playing a all ACC schedule. So that means Wagner, that means Michigan State, and UAB are not going to be on the schedule. And the two games that I had them losing with the 10-2, if we were to have a complete season, was going to Blacksburg at Virginia Tech. I felt like that was going to be a trap game, and I felt like going up to Michigan State was going to be a trap game. LeVar, I know what you on last week. So my question to you is, if it's going to be an all ACC schedule, you or Marquez, either one of y'all, if it's going to be an all ACC schedule, then who would you want to see in those slots besides those three teams? Besides Wagner, UAB, and Michigan State. Who else would you want us to play in the ACC? You want us to play Clemson during the regular season? I'm just asking. Samuel Kennedy, what you say? Bubba Bold is going to be an example of the transfer portal that is going to be a superstar. Francois was under a lot of pressure by his family. He tried to make them happy. But at the end of the day, made a lot of people happy besides himself. Okay. What you say, Sam? 10 wins is expected. Anything less is a failure. But they mentioned putting Notre Dame on that schedule. Hell, like I told y'all 2 weeks ago, Notre Dame need to be on somebody's schedule. They need to be in somebody's conference. ACC schedule, Tim Adams, y'all. ACC schedule with a couple of home games, maybe. Yeah. Most definitely. Yes, it's definitely going to be ACC games. It's just going to be, I'm assuming that they're going to put it, that UAB game, I think, was home. UAB was home, and Wagner was home. And Michigan State was on the road. Pepe Randall, what's going on? Pepe Rangel, what's going on? How you doing? But, hey, like I said, I'm just asking. Everybody's saying 10 wins. LeVar said we can't judge it off of that. We got to judge it off of percentage because we might not have all of these games. So, if we're going to judge it off of percentage, I'm saying, do we got to be over 500? Can he be below 500 and still, and we still support it? I'm just asking. I hate the crossover games. Clemson and North Carolina State have not been great games for us in the past. True. Fikes. Most definitely. Nano Martinez, what's going on? Fikes, LeVar. Fikes. But LeVar, I'm asking. You say that we got to go by percentage. So do he have to be over 500? Or do he got to be, can he still be below 500 and he get another pass? I'm just asking. Just asking. That's all. Again, man, we got some former Hurricane players over on Facebook with us, man. We got LeVar Scott, former Miami Hurricane. We got Marquez Williams over on Facebook, former Hurricanes in the building. What's going on? It's Utah, baby. We in here on a Friday night. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody over on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Let's see. Over 500. LeVar say over 500. There it is. Over 500. So, okay, Manny. George Lloyd say, hey man, listen, man, we ain't playing FIU this year, man. Okay? we're not playing FIU, okay? 800% or better. Damn right. I'm with you, LeVar. We got to. Like I said, I was hard on him last year, man. It was his first year. Talk to me, SK. Even if you judge it off percentage, who's in the conference that we should lose to accept Clemson? Well, I agree. I think that the only team that I see in the ACC, and that's just me, like I say, even though I give TSU a hard time, Trash State University, y'all know what we call them on this show. We don't call them we don't give them their real name. We call them TSU. It's a rivalry, so that can still be a toss-up either way it go. We don't know what Norvell is gonna do over there, up further up north, man. We don't know what our little sisters. Much as I don't like them, I'm just saying. What's that, Toya Cook? Your three centers are Jeff Saturday, Larry Allen, and Orlando Pace. I can't be mad at that. But yeah, man, I'm just saying. I'm saying the sure Lord. We're gonna play on a Tuesday night. Oh, Wayne Foster, you went old school, Richmond Webb. You went all the way back with one of your offensive linemen. I see you. Yeah, you went way back. Oh, for sure. Well, man, like I said, man, I mean, like LeVar said, 800% or better, man. Listen, we need you up there. There's no excuse. You never know. We lost to FIU. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We did, too. We did. We looked terrible against FIU. We did. I ask you guys, too. I would say, LeVar didn't have you on here. This is something I want to know what you think, too, as well. Out of the new head coaches. I think I asked this question about 2 weeks ago. I don't know what you on. Let me ask you this, LeVar. Out of all of the new hire coaches, who you think going to have the biggest impact? Will it be Red Lashley, the offensive coordinator? Will it be Garen Justice, the new offensive line coach? Or will it be the wide receivers coach, Rob Likens? Who you think is going to have the big, or will it be Ed Reed, the great GOAT, GG, the great GOAT, GG? Do you think it'll be Ed Reed? Who you think, which new hire do you think FSU, get out of here, Cook. Get out of here, Toya Cook. Who do you think is going to have the biggest impact? Which coach coming in is going to turn their unit around that's going to make an impact? Well, we already know what the offensive line looked like last year. Has to be the OC. I totally agree. That's what I've been saying too, man. LeVar, I like me some Red, boy. I mean, I just think it's a breath of fresh air. That's all I'm saying. I think it's a breath of fresh air. I told you, they're going to name him CDC, cut the check. They're going to name him CDC, cut the check after this, because I want that offense to be explosive. And like I said, man, people talking about we got to take baby steps. No baby steps. We got a 1 year quarterback. We got it for 1 year. We gotta do a threat. We got a lethal weapon up underneath center. We need to take full advantage of it. Go for the gusto. Ain't no taking our damn time. No taking time. Let's go get it this year. Let's go get it. LeVar said OC, without a doubt. Rhett Lashley, it's on. It's on. Rhett Lashley, new offense. I've been telling you guys this. I've been saying this since they hired Rhett Lashley. I think that he's going to turn it around. I felt like we always had the players at the skill position. I just felt like we were stuck behind time. Marvin V. Lowe. You say Ed Reed, Marvin? Ed Reed going to have the biggest impact, Marvin? That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm hearing Ed Reed. I'm hearing Rhett Lashley. I say Rhett. I think GG too, though. I think the Great Gold. I think he gonna have a big impact on him too. I do. We gonna see. I tell you, man. I just wanted to come together. I can't have y'all keep on making excuses for Manny though, man. I'm sorry. Samuel Kennedy, what you say? I think the OC is going to do well, but if they balling, they all should get the credit. But I mean, them receivers got to get some dog in them. Play like you lost your mind for sure. What you talking about, LeVar? Let me see. We need improvements in all facts of the offense, though. Fundamental scheme for sure. More than anything, we need to get back to playing with swag, boy. Man, you talking to a former Hurricane, man. We got a former Hurricane on here, y'all, and he's spitting that fire. Hey, Marvin, LeVar here spitting that fire, Marvin. LeVar is spitting that fire. We need to get back with playing with that swag. We need to get our fundamentals back. A lot of guys were all out of position. Technique was bad. I'm talking about tackling. A lot of missed tackles. I'm talking about bad footwork, man, on the offensive line. We need an overhaul on all positions, all groups. We need an overhaul. And I totally agree with you with the wide receivers, SK. I totally agree. They got to be able to beat man coverage. But like I said, I don't think that Mark Pope needs to be spread out on the opposite side of D. Wiggins, man. I told y'all, man, my sleeper this year. I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. Jared Payton. I think that's going to be the guy, LeVar. I'm picking him to be my biggest surprise player coming off of a red shirt year. That's who I'm taking. At wide receiver, I think we're going to see some special things out of this kid. Fundamentals reflect coaching. Did y'all hear that? LeVar Scott just said fundamentals reflect coaching. Okay. Manny Diaz. I'm just saying, all coaches. We clean house. And I got to give Manny credit like I've been saying. I give Manny credit for not sitting back watching all of that happen and then do nothing at the end of the year. He did. He said that I'm not going to just sit here and just wait another year. He said no. He clean house. Got Dan Enos out of there. He got Stroud out of there. Oh, he got what was the other guy? I mean, I like Taylor Stubblefield, but he made changes. You can't be mad at him. Shane Cronin, love you too, brother. What's going on, big dog? How you doing? If we get down by 10 points, they seem to quit and drop their heads. That's true too. That's true. Yeah, and that goes back to what LeVar say, man. You got to get that dog back, man. You got to get that swag back, man. And I just think the camaraderie of these guys that's coming in from Miami Northwestern. I mean, they already used to winning. Let's just hope that they can bring some of that, man, and bring that attitude. Them guys come in together, they grow together, and they set the foundation. Like I said, man, that class on the last cycle too, man. That 2020 class, Robert Whitehead, what it do? That 2020 class too, man. I think these two classes are gonna be special. I think they're gonna be special. Barry, we gave Florida that game last year. We missing tackle and jumping offside. Yeah, that's like LeVar said. Fundamentals. It goes back to fundamental and coaching. It does, man. It does. I mean, it was leadership. Reed will help in that area for sure. Most definitely. Ed Reed. We said this before. Ed Reed is going to be a big get. The thing is, when these guys take advantage of what they got down there, when they soak up this like a sponge and go to him, man, and get all of the stuff that he can teach them and give them. When these guys go and want to get better, when they put the extra work in, when they come 10 minutes or 30 minutes before practice, when they stay after practice, when they be dedicated, when LeVar, when you guys played, that's what I'm saying. Y'all was some beasts. Can we get? I mean, I know it's a different athlete. I know it's different athlete. I know it ain't the same from when you guys was back then, the 2000 and the 01 teams. I know. Salute Robert Whitehead. It's a little bother. Your Canes did recruit my boy, but y'all got them studs, so I understand. Keep doing it. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Robert. I appreciate it. Hey, man, you tell Rashard, man, to go do big things at Liberty, man. We going to be cheering for him, man. Robert Whitehead, his son, man. Congratulations, man. Earned the full ride. And he was the valedictorian of his class up here in Atlanta, Georgia, man. He got a scholarship to go play at Liberty. So congratulations, young man. Go be great. But it's most definitely, man. I mean, bruh. Leadership, man. You got to come on with it this year. Man, they didn't have a grip of that locker room. It was out of control. We need discipline. Like Samuel Kennedy said. You know, we got down. Guys would give up, man. Like he said, we get down 10 points, 14 points. Guys would get down. I mean, we need leadership. We need guys. I'm a Miss Shite quarterman. I'm a Miss Shite. And like I say, man, we don't have them dogs, man. It's a different athlete, man. It is. We don't have them 2000 guys, the 2001 classes, man, where all them boys were dogs. LeVar and all y'all were dogs. You know what I'm saying? That 91 team, man. Hurley Brown, D. Ziegler, all of them guys, man. Cristobal, you know. We don't have the Shante. We don't have the Ed Reed, the Willis McGahee. We don't. It's a different athlete, but I still think that we can get back there, like LeVar said, if we can get the top guys to come in and want to play. We can get back to Hurricane football. We can do it, y'all. We can do it. I'm just saying. If the guys continue to want to stay home, I'm just saying. We can do it. So, look here, man. It's been entertaining tonight. And I appreciate all of the commentary, man. All of you guys, man. I want to say a big thank you to our former Hurricanes that tuned in with us, man, and be answering questions, man. LeVar Scott, man, you know I appreciate you, boy. That's my brother. Thank you, big dog. Marquez Williams, I appreciate you. Hey, shout out to my boy Eric Brown, former Hurricane basketball star down there at the University of Miami as well, man. I always appreciate the commentary with you guys, man. So, like I said, man, we got one more week, but we're going to show you a little something different, man, after next week. So you guys get ready, man. So again, hold on. LeVar said one more thing. We did have our moments where we didn't quit. Virginia Tech, yeah, we did. We fought back against Virginia Tech. We did. Well, Virginia at home. Yeah, Virginia Tech, we did. Yeah, because I think Jaron Williams, he had done through 3 or 4 interceptions, like 3 interceptions, bite to bite. So yeah, we didn't quit. I mean, I think we got a couple of dogs. I like Nkosi. I do. Do I think that Nkosi is a starter? I mean, Nkosi is probably going to have to play. Everybody going to have to stay ready. You know, we want to see D'Eric, but we know that anything can happen. So the guys got to be ready. I like Nestor. I think Nestor Severa is a dog. I like number 1. I like that defensive tackle. I like him. I'm curious to see what these defensive tackles, these guys that redshirted last year, Jahar Holly, Jared Hunt, and what's my other guy name, man? It's one more of them, man. Jordan Miller. I want to see what these guys going to do this year, man. We're going to be deep at defensive tackle. All of these guys done had a year to prepare. Defensive end's going to be good. Like I said, the defense should be straight, but we're going to see. Like I said, linebacker still going to be a question, man. So, pretty bad. He better keep his bag tight, too. If he don't win, he gonna need a new home. Manny. Everybody saying, man, they want, hey, you gonna have to do something, Manny. Everybody saying they want to see what you're gonna do. Everybody saying you got to come on with it. LeVar say 800% or better. 800% winning percentage or better. That's what LeVar said. I said 10-2 if we have all the game. Wayne Falter said 10-2. I think my other guy, what was his name? Tim said 10 wins too. So that's what it's going. Hey, man, listen. We just want you to get the team right, get the guys together. Let's come to play. We got the talent. There's no more excuses. Offensive line, the freshmen, man. I mean, we got a grad transfer, man, and the guard from Houston. I'm saying, you got plenty of depth on the offensive line. Guys that got another year under their belt, done been in the scrim program, man, should be stronger. I'm saying, new offense, new blood. We should be, 10 wins to me should be easy to get if we have a full season. I'm just saying. So like I said, y'all, we're going to get out of here. We're going to end it on this note. So, again, I appreciate you guys. We got something coming in a week. I hope you guys enjoy it. So stay tuned, man. I appreciate all of you guys that called in. I appreciate all of you guys that had a commentary with us, man, on the show. We talk Miami Hurricane football. We have fun on my show, man. We don't take it too serious, and we keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna show, man, the way they gonna babysit certain topics, man, wrong show, man. We don't do that over here, man. We keep it a buck over here. Samuel Kennedy, I'll be in touch. Tell Benny he'll be in the cane is making me feel different about our past. Hope he's doing well. He hear you. I'm gonna tell him. I know he hear you, LeVar. Yeah, hey, he in cane. Boosie, you hear LeVar? Hey, man, love y'all boys, man. I love everybody. The Tasha scene, what's going on? Hey, man, y'all continue to be safe, man. LeVar, you keep on doing a good job down there with those young men in Highlands County, man. Salute to you, man. You do a great job, man. Not only do you help your kids, man, but you help everybody in the area, man. And we appreciate you, man, brother. So you keep up the good work, man. Former Hurricane, LeVar Scott, Marquez Williams joined us tonight, man. Aaron Brady, what it do? We better sign off. So, hey, look here. Like I said, man, y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no me without you, baby. And I'm out.